My yoga journey has been a wild ride, full of ups and downs, but it's ultimately led me to where I am today, and I'm excited to share it with you all. I remember my first yoga class like it was yesterday. I was super nervous, didn't know what to expect, and my body was totally inflexible. My instructor was talking about breathing techniques, and I am over here thinking, how do I even touch my toes? I felt like I was the only one struggling. Everyone else seemed to be these super flexible Zen masters. My lack of flexibility was definitely a challenge. I had to modify almost every pose, and even then, it was a struggle. I faced a lot of physical limitations. My hamstrings were tight, my hips were stiff, and don't even get me started on my back. It was like a brick wall. I had to learn to listen to my body and push myself, but not too hard. It was a delicate balance. My mind was also a big obstacle. I would get frustrated, feel like giving up, but something inside me kept pushing me to come back to my mat. As I continued to practice, I started to notice changes in my body. I was getting stronger, more flexible, and my balance was improving. I was determined to master certain poses like tree pose or warrior two, and I would practice them every day, sometimes for hours. I started to learn different techniques like how to engage my core or how to use my breath to get deeper into a pose. I found inspiration in my instructors. They were all so passionate about yoga, and their energy was infectious. It made me want to learn more, to dive deeper into the practice. I started to read books, started watching videos, and even take courses to learn more about the history of yoga, the different styles, and the philosophy behind it. One of the most pivotal moments in my journey was when I finally mastered Halasana. It took me weeks of practice, but the sense of accomplishment I felt was incredible. It made me realize that with patience, dedication, and hard work, I could overcome any obstacle. I started to apply this mindset to other areas of my life, and it made a huge difference. I had another moment of realization when I was going through a tough time in my life. I was feeling anxious, stressed, and overwhelmed. But as I stepped onto my mat, all of that just melted away, and I felt a sense of peace, of calmness. It was like my mat was my sanctuary, my safe space where I could escape the chaos of everyday life. My yoga practice has also taught me a lot about self compassion, about being kind to myself, and not judging myself too harshly. It's a lesson that I'm still working on, but it's definitely made a big impact on my life. The moment that really stood out to me, though, was when I realized that yoga was not just about the physical poses, it was about the mental, emotional, and spiritual journey. It was about connecting with my inner self and finding peace, calmness, and clarity. It was during a particularly challenging time in my life when I was feeling lost and uncertain. And I turned to my yoga practice for comfort, for solace. And it was like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. I felt like I had finally found what I was looking for, a sense of purpose, a sense of direction. And it was all thanks to my yoga practice. This experience taught me the importance of being present, of being mindful, and of taking care of myself. It's a lesson that I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. My yoga journey has taught me so much about perseverance, self-discovery, and the importance of taking care of my body, mind, and spirit. And I'm grateful for every step of the way. If you have made this far, thank you for watching. And I would love to hear about your own yoga journey in the comments below. What inspired you to start practicing? What challenges have you faced? And how has yoga impacted your life? And don't forget to check out my other videos for more wellness inspiration. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day ahead. God bless you.